Hello and welcome. It is Friday. Welcome to the Craft Lair. I am Teresa, Crafty Grams, and on Fridays we talk about um, some some favorite stores and stuff. So featured favorites this Friday. Say that 5 times fast. Um, this featured favorite is from Polka Arts Studio. Polka Arts Studio, I have used a lot of in previous videos, like in older videos, like last year ago. Anyway, this one is called the Dictionary of Flowers. So, yeah, I'm all about it. This is the kit. So there are 17 double pages like this. I don't know why 17. I don't make the rules. I just print them. So yeah, these are the 17. So pretty. Dictionary of Flowers. I guess that's the intro page, huh? All kinds of things in here, like if you're actually using this for a planting journal or gardening journal or whatever. Plant name, planting date, location, bloom season, and the notes. So, yeah, that's not anything that I would do because I could put a planting season and then they died because that's the way it works with me. I'm just not, don't have a green thumb. So, but I love all of these little, very detailed um, seed packets, and I love this background. Yeah, very pretty. And these are sort of lined, but they're micro teeny tiny lined. But so pretty. I mean, look at that garden path. I want to go down that garden path, but not sneeze. That's the trick right there. So yeah, all kinds of pretties. Love, love, love. Look at this. So pretty. So pretty. Pink and green. I absolutely love the color combination. Just love it. So yeah, 17 of these. And there were two different background pages to choose from. Let's see if I can pull them out real quick. Yeah, here they are. So this solid, well, it's a solid, but it looks like a sort of a linen textured pink. And then this pretty floral and um, paper products. Stationery, that's the word I'm looking for. Golly gee willikers. So, and then this is the ephemera. There are 18 pages of ephemera. So lots and lots to choose from. Um, that could be, I guess, either a front or back cover to the journal. And then postcards and these pretty little gardening tools. I love them. Um, butterflies, words, big journal card. Oh, love, 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 love it. Love it. Nice big envelope and a side tuck pocket. Lots and lots of pockets, which are never a bad thing. Pretty young ladies and faux file folders. And these are sort of seed packets. So pretty. Tickets. Love them. More of that. And one more. I think that's the last page of the seed packets. Here's tags and journal cards. This one's in the shape of a garden stake, like a label thing. Cute. Pretty, 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 pretty. All the pretty colors I love. Fussy cut flowers. And um, pockets and envelope. Nice big file folder. Mini file folders print on cardstock with back paper on the reverse. And then these lovely journal cards and frame, I guess. I don't know how I'll use it yet. And then these are stacked or layered pockets. So you glue one on top of the other. So cute, 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 cute. So that's that featured favorite for this Friday. I also have all right, come on. I found a page topper or a journal cover topper in my stash while I was cleaning out. And I wondered if that would be appropriate for the top of this journal. I just don't know that the colors are right because these colors are rather bold. But I just love the bird for it. So I don't know. I will see about that as I get closer to actually using that. Right. So here you go in your little pouch. And there you go. Okay. So this, I'm doing a flip through Friday, a very, very special book that I have for. Okay. This is the only date I can find on it is 1837. So I don't know if that's the date of this actual book or not, but this glorious thing is The Writings of George Washington. This is volume 12. There are apparently 13 volumes, and I only have 4 of them. And to try and fill in the blanks is just cost prohibitive. Let's put it that way, according to eBay. So it has very, very hard cover. It almost kind of mimics wood. And then at some point, there was gold gilt on the edges of the front and back covers. And so this is what we look like on the inside. So part of my dilemma is how to use them because I'm not going to take them apart. That would just be, to me, that would just be sacrilegious. So I thought about scanning them, but then laying them down on the plate of my printer scanner all in one machine would leave like the halo or the shadow of the other pages and the curve anyway. So I don't know how I'm going to use them, which is why I've been having them. They've sat on my shelf for a couple of years now. Anyway, but they're gorgeous. Look at the gorgeous aging on them. Ooh. So this is his correspondence, addresses, messages, and other papers, official and private. Um, and the selected and published from the original manuscripts with a life of the author, notes and illustrations by Jared Sparks. Okay, so this says here, 1837, the only date that I can find in any of them. So, and like I said, this is volume 12, and I'm pretty sure there were 13. I don't know why I know that. I feel like there were 13. This might actually have been the last. There might only have been 12 because one of the things is the general index for the entire collection is in here. And then look at those. I love a good table. Indices. So, and then his final, these are the senators and representatives during his whole and entire presidency and they're broken down by state. And then like New Jersey senators and representatives and the times they served, the years they served. So this one actually, this is why I think maybe I was wrong about 13, because this is 12 and this has his farewell address in it. So this may be actually the last one. So I just absolutely positively love things like this. I am a history nerd. If I could have found a profession in history that was not teaching, because gross, teaching people who don't want to learn stuff, no. But I would have happily, very happily, have studied history in college. Yeah. So now, since I didn't get a college degree in history, now I am waiting until I'm hoping that I will still be with it enough when I am 67 to take advantage of the fact that senior citizens 67 and up can take college classes for free, because this nerd girl will definitely do that. Anyway, so yeah, so these are all letters to Alexander White. I don't know who that is, but if obviously we're at the tail end of his presidency. So, and this is from Mount Vernon, 25th of March, 1798. I mean, oh my gosh. It's just, this makes a nerdy girl's heart so happy. This is Washington's Farms, a map of Washington's farms at Mount Vernon. I mean, come on. It's just crazy. Anyway, so if anyone has any ideas how I can get these scanned to use without breaking the binding or having to take them out of here, please, please, please let me know. These, I really actually do think this book, this actual physical book, is from the 1800s, because if you can look at it close enough, you can see the imprint on the back pages. You can feel it right there of the actual printer's plate. You can't see it. Let me see if I can get my light on it a little bit. You can feel and see that something has actually struck the piece of paper and made an indent on the opposite side. It's just, oh my gosh, it's just fascinating to me. Oh my gosh, mm, mm, mm. Oh, well, this is his inaugural speech. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many volumes are. There are at least 12, because this one is definitely 12. That is the Roman numeral 12. And look how crooked it is on the spine. Oh my gosh, y'all. This just, mm, mm, mm. I love it. This page is printed crooked. I just love this. Wait a minute. Maybe you can see this. Where did it go? I saw a large word fly by somewhere at the beginning of a section. Here it is, appendix. And you can clearly feel that. I hope you can see. I mean, look. Oh, I'm just blown away by this. And I found them in the attic, in a trunk in the attic of my former boyfriend's 1800 farmhouse. So, I mean, who knows how long they were there. And sadly, like I said, there were only 4 of them. and I want to use the contents, not the actual physical contents, of course. That would be, like I said, that would be sacrilegious. Um, but I want to use the duplicates. I want to reproduce. That's it, the reproductions. I want to reproduce some of these pages, especially the indices and the tables and maps and things like that. I want to use them in journals, but I don't know how to get a really good um, rendering of them that won't look like it was made from a copy or, you know. Anyway, so I will stop my fangirl rant now. And let's see, I have plenty of time. I was like, I probably spent a half an hour on that little rant, but I didn't. I'm proud of me. I did not. Okay, so I'm going to find my swap journal, and we are going to work in that. Here she is, Vintage Iris. And I really would like to finish her so that I can get on to, I want to do a, oh my gosh, my brain. I want to do, oh yeah, I want to do another start to finish of the kit of hers, Lisa's, the gingerbread prints. I want to do a start to finish of the Art Deco kit that I have printed out. So, yeah, I want to do that. So, let's see. Where are we? Oh, we are just about finished. Okay. Oh, this is so silly. Why did I do that? Oh, crazy, crazy woman. Why did you do that? Oh, I know. I was trying to put it together. Prevent it from falling further apart. I can't believe I did that, but well, such is life, right? Such as life. Okay, so. Oh, please don't tell me you're stuck in there. I'm going to cry. Okay, I'm not going to cry. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I don't think I inked this. At least not this side of it. Yeah, okay, I haven't changed my sponge yet. It's fine. It's all fine. Just fine and dandy. Okay, I need something to put in here. And I think I have these were intended for that. So let me get these cut out really quickly. If I can do it really quickly. I can't. It's Friday. It's been a long week because of the amount of time I have spent not at home this week. Yesterday was the first day this week I was not away from home. I did not go to my daughter's to watch her son. She was feeling much better yesterday. And so they came over yesterday evening and brought me dinner. And my living room looks like a art classroom. My grandson likes to color, and he drew his first circle last night. I don't know why I have them, but I found some very large, toddler crayons. And so he likes to play with those. And yeah, he drew a circle, and I made sure to tell my daughter that he used his left hand to do that, because I think he is left-handed. I'm left-handed, and his father is left-handed, but none of my children are left-handed. So I've always been quite baffled by that, but his father is left-handed, so of course there's possibility that he's not a baby. There's a possibility that the young man, my toddler, is also going to be left-handed. So we shall see. He's only 2. Sorry, I got quiet while I started cutting this one. Oops. Mm. Any plans for the weekend? I have no plans, but I am very hopeful of getting a washing machine. If my son will help my son-in-law, uh, my daughter and son-in-law have a washing machine that works, but they bought a set because their dryer went kaflooey, and so yeah. So they had a washing machine that works just fine. It doesn't work real great for them because um, obviously with a toddler they do a lot of laundry, and she said the machine works fine if you do a small load, but if you're trying to do a larger load, it it will not complete its cycles. Well, it's just me, so I could probably save up all my clothes for a week and not really have a full load. But it's good enough for me. I do already have a dryer. And what I use now is one of those portable? Yeah, it's portable, like a camper-sized washing machine, which, as I said, it's not that well, it is not really big enough to do even a full load for me, but it's you have to, it has 2 tubs. One is for washing and the other one is for spinning, and it seems to me it just takes so much more time than it actually should to do, my clothes. So, and then if I'm trying to do towels or something like that, I can get one regular size towel and two, like two hand towels and two washcloths. And then I have to spin them separately. Like I have to do the bath towel by itself. It's just, it's just, it's just inconvenient. But, you know, that is just how it goes, I guess. So, oh, it's like, where did they go? Duh, lady. I don't know that they're gonna fit in there all that great. So it's just the pocket's too big. They're just gonna keep falling over. So that's annoying. Let me see if I can trade these out. Put her in there. And then I want to make some, let's see. I don't necessarily want to put anything big. Like I don't want to put a pocket or anything big over here. I might just put a largish piece of ephemera on there. Like that. Maybe I don't want to put something that large on there. Excuse me. I mean, why did I not just bring the whole bucket over here? I don't know. Can you explain that to me? No, I can't. I really cannot. Just thinking, weighing my options, all that good stuff. I think I might do that. Hold that right there just a minute. I think I like that better. And it's already inked. Yeah. Oh, glue globs. had to order a new larger bottle of glue refill. Like I had to refill this one yesterday, and it's almost emptied the 8-ounce bottle that I fill it from. And so I went on Amazon, and I'm like always trying to find something that works just as well as art glitter glue, but doesn't cost as much. So the last one I got is this something I can't even say. It's just a basic neutral pH PVA white glue, and for the 8 ounces, it was like $9, which is way better than the art glitter glue. Um, and I was also looking into the Aleene's. I hear a lot of good things about that. That's what Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, that's the only thing she uses, besides her hot glue. And so I looked into that, and right now I cannot remember which one I decided on, or maybe something else entirely. I don't even know. But that's the way it goes. I look at so many things that it's like a surprise when it comes in the mail because I just don't remember what I settled on. Anyone else like that? Because I'm like that. I am absolutely like that. It's a little bothersome. It is just a little bothersome. Yeah, this stuff that I have in my glue squeezer is this right here. TSS Art craft glue. And uh, it seems to work really well, but the way that this thing sets it up, it um, it leaks just a little bit, just that little bit that you saw me pull off of there. But that's probably dumb. It's obviously first world problems, but it bothers me, and I don't want it to do that. So I'm looking for a replacement. I am shopping for its replacement. And I'm sure that hurts its feelings. Not at all. So here, I think I want to put, now where did I put it? I wanted to put one of those things. I know what I mean. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about, because you do. Gosh, I put it away real good. There, this thing. I think I want to put that there. Yeah, I think I do. And so I'm going to, because I'm a grown up and I can. So, as for the spine that went wonky on this particular journal, I am pretty sure, not positive, but I'm pretty sure that I am going to cut the spine out of it and um, and that's going to lose that pocket. Stink on a stick. Well, maybe I'll just have to do that and then re-glue it or something. Yeah, cut out the spine and reattach the guts with a floating spine or a hidden spine, and then glue it to the insides. I don't know. I really need to see. Every time I think I got it, I ain't got it. Because if I glue a spine in, it's going to interfere with the front and back pockets. And if it wasn't for that, I would just be able to put, some fabric or lace or something like that here on the outside and fix you know, that. But since I cracked this one right up here in front of the third signature, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, the obvious solution is just to cry, because that's all I can do at this point. Just cry. I don't know. I'll think of something, but it's going to have to be something out of the ordinary. I have to think outside of the box, or, outside of the book in this case. Hmm. Hmm. Things that make you go, Things that make you go, Whoopsie. No slip sliding away, please. I wonder if I could put something there. Put her there. Like, bookbinding tape or a piece of cheesecloth fabric. I wonder if I cut out just this back signature and put something reinforcing down there, and then what? And then what, Brainiac? Then what are you going to do? I don't know. Okay, so what if I just cut this piece of paper and then sort of feed something in between? Like I just said, the cheesecloth or bookbinding fabric. I think I have some, and just sort of feed it through there. The little gray cells are cranking right now. Okay, so I think I have an idea, but I'm going to have to gut it. I'm going to have to pull this signature out to see if it'll work. And then if it doesn't work, I'm just going to cry. Boy, when I break something, I really do a good job, huh? But yeah, I think I'm going to end up doing something like that. Like feeding the book cloth through here. And then I can sew this signature. Well, I can sew this signature onto the book cloth and then glue the book cloth down here. And then put lace on the, or fabric on the outside of the spine to reinforce it a little bit better. Yep, that's what I think is going to end up happening. So yeah, I will keep y'all posted on that. But for now, I believe she is donezo. Um, I will sort that out, and if I get it, when I get it fixed properly, um, I will do a flip through of it, just so y'all can see what I did. And I might, like I said, I might go through and add some blingity bling bling all the way through, because I think she deserves some bling. Some, what are those things called? The dots, the, I don't know, glue dots. It's not glue dots, but I know what I mean. More stuff like this. Tina added that, but I want to do more of that. More. More is more in this case. That may actually help me out back here doing this repair job to patch Adams, to patch something up back here. We'll see, but I'm going to leave it there. I'll leave it there just for now. Yeah, see, I want to do more of this all throughout her. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you back on Monday. Let's see what kind of a mess I can make. Bye, y'all.